Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Father's Day. It's our Father's Day show.
Happy Father's Day.
Hey, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Happy Sunday. It's good to be back.
You're all lit up, and look at you looking all professional. She got new headphones. Show the mic.
I got a new mic.
Right? Look at that. I got a new coffee cup. She got a new mic.
Yes.
It is Sunday. We're back. We were out last week, and I apologize for anyone that missed us last week, but I was in the process of moving, just bought a new house, so was a little tied up, and man, I am still exhausted. It's been like a week, and moving is just a very tiring thing. Moving a family is even more tiring. So much stuff. Want to make sure you don't forget anybody. You know, you leave somebody somewhere and like, oh shit, I left one of the kids somewhere. But anyways, it's Sunday. It's ATW All Things Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Tony Twist, and always joined by the infamous. She's infamous now. Yeah, Liz. Liz is everywhere.
Am I?
Liz is blowing up. Look at her. She don't even know how to contain herself. Liz has blown up. Liz has become the next big thing. So
I don't know how to.
We're gonna hold on to Liz as long as we can before she becomes too big for the show.
Stop. I don't.
Well, she said she was never gonna leave me, so I'm gonna hold her to that.
All things wrestling.
But anyways, it is Sunday, and my goodness, some earth-shattering news this week. It's like there's no doubt. Where do we start? No, we know we're gonna start. Vince McMahon. Talk about a scandal. Probably the biggest scandal to rock the WWE. This is before your time, Liz. The steroid scandal. The big steroid scandal of the early 90s. This has got to be on par or maybe bigger than that. I don't know. And we're kind of past the Me Too era, I think. I think we're a little post Me Too. But I mean, shit, people are, bigger people than Vince McMahon have been taken down for shit like this. But this is a crazy-ass story. I've read a lot of different things. Liz, what is your take on the story? Or have you just been too busy that you don't even know anything about this story?
No, I know. I have an idea of shit that's going on, things that I've been seeing here and there. But to be expected, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know the business. Like, I never been there. I don't know how he acts around, certain females. I don't know what it was like back then.
Right.
But
back then, no, this is 2019 is when they're saying this shit happened. This didn't happen like 20 years ago, 30 years. They're saying this happened like in the last couple of years.
But it's been the same since forever ago, I mean, I would assume. But anyways,
are you saying once a puto, always a puto, or what?
Hey, just saying. I didn't say that. You said it.
I mean, he's the genetic jackhammer, if we remember the genetic jackhammer. So anyways, in all seriousness, so there is a former WWE employee. I think they said she was a paralegal with the company, and she was making $100,000 a year. And I guess had an affair with allegedly, hold on, don't want to get sued, allegedly had an affair with Vince McMahon. Not only Vince McMahon, but allegedly with Johnny Ace, Johnny Laurinaitis, DeBella's stepdad. Allegedly there was a triangle going on there. And I mean, it's pretty gross. It really, when it comes down to it, what was happening, because they were saying that the woman was passed off like a toy to Johnny Laurinaitis. This is the wording that's come out allegedly about the whole scandal.
Yeah.
So they were basically passing this woman around like an object. Pretty gross, pretty disgusting. But according to Liz, not too surprising, not too shocking.
I don't know. I wasn't surprised when it came out. I mean, it is shocking because, like, this dude is huge. Like, the company is, I don't know. I just felt like it was to be expected. It tends to happen, with people high up like that.
Powerful
So
men.
yeah, so I'm not too surprised, but it is shocking still to think that has even happened, especially nowadays, still happening. I mean, shit, you're gonna get audited, so they're gonna find out where your money's going. But like I said, I'm not surprised. But
Right. Well, it looks
that's
like we
just
got a
crazy,
comment
man.
here from Daniel on our YouTube channel. Says McMahon's always been like a giant horny teenager with way too much money and gotten away with worse things, and little to nothing will happen with this. He's done horrid things and included some of them in his booking on screen, but people still pay this dude. So a lot of those who are shocked have been enabling the guy and keeping him rich. I mean, it's not a lie. Real life flows over into wrestling, and they've always kind of plugged that in and for everyone's consumption, right? For entertainment purposes. There's obviously nothing funny or that could be this made into any kind of a storyline. You would hope, right? So allegedly, this woman was paid $100,000 a year, but then they doubled her salary to $200,000 a year, and then they paid her $3 million to go away.
Wasn't there like
Which,
a shit ton of NDAs signed, stuff like that too?
I don't know. There's so much that's coming out around about this story, and nobody will. We're probably never going to know all the facts. WWE is investigating Vince McMahon currently, but what I read was Vince McMahon has too many shares in regards to him, like, hey, he could be fired, because when you're a publicly traded company, even though you're the CEO, you can be outed. You can be voted out and they can fire your ass. But I guess the way Vince set this up, because he was probably preparing for a rainy day, he cannot be fired. So he would have to step down.
Yeah, which is what
he
he's
would
doing
have
right now, right?
Well, he stepped aside. And then he shows up on SmackDown to say pretty much nothing. He's like, then, before, now, forever. He's like, basically, he's like, fuck you guys, I ain't going nowhere.
Bro, I seen this meme that said, what the fuck? It was this fucking video showing that clip from SmackDown. It's like, if not giving a fuck was a person. I'm just like, no fucking way. It's like,
this
if nothing happened was a person. Like, bro.
But you know what? So he didn't say anything that would hurt him as far as any kind of a legal case, or so he probably thought he was going to go out there all big and bad, and he probably got a call at the last minute from his lawyer, like, don't fucking say anything, don't be stupid, like, you're not above, a lot of these guys that are rich and powerful, they think they're above the law. In a lot of ways, they are, but when something is brought out so publicly, I mean, sometimes you just can't ignore. Yeah, you can't escape it, right? You can't escape it. So it's crazy. I mean, like I said, this is bigger than maybe the steroid scandal. And that was federal trial. I mean, Vince McMahon has beaten the federal government. But when do your 9 lives run out? That's the question, right? We got Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate it. Thank you. So I don't know. What, you have any other thoughts in regards to this, or fuck that puto, or what?
I mean, once a hoe, always a hoe, right? I'm just kidding.
You heard it from Liz. Once a hoe, always a hoe.
But no, I really don't have anything. I guess everything's gonna unfold. Like he said in a previous statement, that he's participating with anything that they're asking him. So I mean, if he has nothing to hide, I mean, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. If it did, it did. And everything's all going to come out. Like you said, we're not going to know the truth, the entire truth, only whatever is being, put out or what people are able to find out. But shit, it was the news of the week. It had everybody talking. Everybody.
Right. Well, if Vince McMahon's not going to resign, and he can't, we already know that he can't be fired. Somebody's going to take a fall, and it looks like Johnny Laurinaitis is probably going to be the guy to have his head on the chopping block and given his walking papers. So, sorry, Johnny Ace. It's probably not a happy Father's Day over at the Bella's house, I would imagine. They're not going to be too happy with their dad definitely cheating, or their stepdad cheating on their mom. But, who knows? Maybe they got an open relationship. I mean, you never know what's going on behind closed doors with somebody. But nobody likes their dirty laundry to be brought out into the public eye, right?
Thanks.
So now you got Stephanie McMahon, who a couple weeks ago had stepped away from WWE, citing reasons. There was a lot of different rumors, but she was saying to spend more time with their family, with their kids. But now Stephanie has actually stepped in the role as interim CEO of WWE. So now Stephanie McMahon's going to be calling the shots. With Vince McMahon still behind the scenes, not giving anything up on creative, which, who knows? Who knows what they're doing?
I know. I wonder if he'll be as involved even after this case is investigated.
Yeah,
because I know he's, full hands-on to the day-to-day shit, and of course everybody talks about how shit always changes last minute. So I wonder how it's gonna play out for him even after, is he gonna just come back and be like, haha, I told you so? Or is we're gonna see less of Vince not less of him backstage, but just less of him messing with 10-minute matches and turning them to 90 seconds because he wants to add something else. But anywho, that's not him. Aside from that, yes. Anywho,
so what do you think about Stephanie stepping in?
I'm excited. I am excited to see her. I was happy when I saw it everywhere of her getting announced as the interim acting CEO. I'm excited for her. Like I had mentioned before, I was kind of like I was wondering where everything was going to be going with Stephanie leaving and taking her leave of absence and how long she was going to be gone for. So now with her being the acting, I'm just like, yes. So I'm pretty happy. I'm excited to see where we're going to see. I don't know. I'm just excited for her in general. Just everything all around. How she's going to be helping the company. The Bella's mom has what?
Bell's palsy.
I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, this guy Daniel is saying the Bella's mom has Bell's palsy. That's probably why Johnny Ace didn't want to get found out. I have no idea. I don't know what her health status is, but I mean, that's fucked up though. I mean, if you cheated on her and it gets found out this way, that's pretty shitty.
It is pretty shitty. That's so crazy. Like this. I mean, right? One man goes down, they all gonna go down. So that's fucking crazy. It's gonna be the case. I don't know. I think that this is gonna blow up a lot bigger than what was going on with Johnny and Amber.
Oh my god. Well, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that bullshit. I was so sick of that. Oh my god.
So definitely going to be the talk of the month, probably. So we'll see. But
I mean, it was huge. It was earth-shattering news for sure.
Definitely.
I don't know what's going to happen from here. We don't know. Vince McMahon comes out on Friday Night SmackDown, basically gives a big FU to everybody. He's like, "Hey, I ain't going nowhere." Let's talk about SmackDown though. So Roman Reigns and Riddle have a match.
It was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. Unfortunately, Riddle could not overcome the tribal chief. But to everyone's shocking surprise, they hit the emergency switch and Cowboy Brock Lesnar shows up, right? Yeah, I don't know how. I think I could pretty much sum it up. Everyone is like, "Oh my god!"
No, not everyone. Stop.
Not this again.
Stop.
Please
Don't
not this again.
Don't do that again. No, not everyone. Of you just even explaining this, my reaction of where you were going.
I could tell. You're like a giddy
not everyone. Stupid. First of all, shout out to WWE for fucking listening to me. I don't know if
Did they
I
listen to you? They called. They
yes,
said,
they
"Hey."
did.
They said,
Because
"Liz
I
knows
said
what you're talking
Team
about."
Cowboy Lesnar, and they did because you know that they tend to they leave and then they come back, they rebrand themselves, and they're just completely different. I mean, how many versions of Brock haven't we gotten within like the last 5 years? So for me, I was just like, no, like I wasn't ready to let go of that character. And I'm just glad that he came back as Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
Half Canadian Bork Laser. All right. I'm not sure exactly. Well, yeah. I don't know. Brock Lesnar was doing online. You saw him butchering animals and carving up meat and throwing on big juicy steaks. So they interrupted his grilling to bring him back and face Roman Reigns, I guess, at SummerSlam. We've seen this over and over and over and over, and I don't want to see it anymore. I'm done with it. I mean, I'm a big Brock Lesnar fan. I love Brock Lesnar, but I don't want to see him in Roman Reigns again.
Why? They have great
Because,
matches.
yeah, but come on. I mean, they did this shit to death. They did it to death.
But the thing is, like, it's not really like, at least for me, I'm not like completely over it because we don't see them fight each other on a weekly basis. You know, like we don't get match after match after match. And then it's like, oh, pay-per-views here. Bam. You know, we're going to bullshit or whatever. But I like that they spread it out through pay-per-views and throughout the year and things like that. Like Brock leaving, he hasn't been in since what, April? Was it April? Early April?
Yeah, WrestleMania was the last time we saw him.
And we're now going mid-June. So it's like he's been gone. He's been relaxing.
That's a few months. That's not that long.
It is like, for wrestling, it is.
I guess.
For wrestling, it is a while. Yes, like I said, everybody's over it, but I'm excited for it. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like their WrestleMania after Mania, he left. I feel like there was no closure there for me. So I'm excited. I want to see them at SummerSlam. I was thinking of going to SummerSlam, but it's so expensive. Especially because Cena.
Yeah, that was going to be the next thing I was going to talk about. So
dude,
it looks
this month is amazing. Like we started off perfect, you know, June 1st. I met the love of my life, Wardlow. And now, you know, we get Cowboy Lesnar back. And then we're having Cena back. Like, what? It is this is my month.
So when are you and Wardlow, when you guys getting married?
Whenever he stops playing. He gotta stop playing.
Poor Steve. Where's Steve at? Where's Steve? I want to know where Steve's at. He's all sad. He's all sad in the corner somewhere.
But it's a good month. It's a good month. I'm excited. They announced Summer of Cena.
Well, if you haven't heard and tell by the expression on Liz's or her face and her excitement, we're going to get Summer of Cena 2.0 again. So Cena's coming back. Man, oh boy, she's gonna be sad when AEW ruins Wardlow. Oh, so. Daniel, don't upset Liz.
I do not think AEW will ruin Wardlow. I think he would have a higher chance of getting ruined a lot quicker in WWE than AEW. But anyways, he's not going to get ruined. Stop it. He is going to be champion, and he's going to be a fucking star long term.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. There's really not much to talk about with John Cena. He's coming back. It looks like he's going to face Theory, or they're going to have some kind of feud going on with him, which I'm kind of excited to see. As long as Cena's not in a title mix, go ahead, bring him back. Throw him in the mix, but he doesn't need to be going after the belt.
But Theory has a belt. There's no way that he's going to come back and not be like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to give you a title shot. Or I want that title shot. You know, yes, he doesn't need it, but if he were to come back for it, it just kind of makes it a little bit more meaningful, more if Theory is put over. So, but we'll see, because I mean, Cena lost last year against Roman.
Right.
So him coming back for another Summer of Cena, for him to lose again, I don't know. I can't see it, but I mean, if they're just trying to put Theory over, I can definitely see that happening. But 2 years in a row, I'd be so sad.
Well, I mean, John Cena doesn't need to win anything, so
Yes, he does.
um,
He needs
mm,
to win. He needs to beat Ric Flair's title count.
world.
He needs to beat
I
him.
think they're gonna give that. They're gonna give that to
Over
Randy
Randy.
Orton.
I was gonna say it has to be either Cena or Randy,
Well, it's
but
gonna be Randy,
I
but
would love to see Randy.
it looks like Randy's gonna be on the shelf for the rest of the year. He's got a pretty bad back injury, so they're saying that he's probably gonna be out for the rest of the year. So Randy Orton's not gonna be breaking any records anytime soon. So Randy Orton, hope you get soon or better soon there, fella. Because when you mess up your back, I mean, that's a hard thing to really kind of come back from.
Bro, I blew out my back once and I was like, holy shit, I need to start working out. I need to start stretching. And that was just me picking up my goddamn dog. I don't know what I don't know what I did. And I like when I bent over and picked him up, I was like, holy shit. And I felt it, like it just felt strange. And I was just like, I've never had this feeling before. And after that, I got scared. So I started like, doing my stretches and like working out and taking care of myself. And I was like, no, there's no way. I threw my back out before I was 30. Like, I think I was like 25. So I learned my lesson. So and that was just throwing. Imagine actually getting injured. Hell no.
Right.
I'm not built for that.
I'm still injured. I karate kicked my coffee table, and I'm still trying to get over this broken toe. So,
bro, how's that going? I know you were going to be out for like a month, a little bit over a month.
Well, no, they told me like 8 to 10 weeks, right? I think I'm going up on week number 7.
Shit.
Yeah. But and then I was doing a move over the last week and a half, and it's definitely feeling it, but it's getting better. So
that's good.
I'm on my way. I'm on my comeback.
Hey.
And it looks like Daniel said Randy can take a couple years off or a couple dozen. Either's fine. Doesn't sound like Daniel is a big Randy Orton fan.
So, I don't think he's a fan of anything. Oh. He's not a fan of Wardlow. He's not a fan of Brock Lesnar. He's not a fan of Randy Orton. What are you a fan of, Daniel? Let us know.
Let us know, Daniel. Let us know. We all want to know. He said, no, I am not. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's not. Daniel, are you just grumpy this morning? Where are you, Daniel? Tell us what part of the country are you in?
But
oh man.
See, aside from that, what else do we have going? Sasha Banks.
Oh yeah, no, we got so much.
So much going on this week.
But we don't know about Sasha. It's very uncertain.
Yes, so that we don't know exactly what the true hardcore facts are, but I'm gonna ride with my girl wherever she goes.
You're gonna ride with her?
She's right here. She's beautiful.
Well, Sasha Banks, in my opinion, Sasha Banks is probably one of the best all-time women wrestlers in WWE. It's unfortunate how it's gone down, and if she really is gone, if she goes to AEW, which all the AEW women locker room has to be thinking, oh my God, please don't come here. Please don't come here. But the AEW women's division is fucking horrible. I think it's horrible. And then now you're getting this whole thing about Thunder Rosa, that she's hard to work with. But here, as a man, I got to ask, right? When the men are like, hey, I don't want to do a job to anybody, or I don't want to do, they don't say that. But as soon as a woman starts like voicing anything, they're like, oh, she's toxic. She's difficult. They start throwing all these things out. Whenever for women, they have a different type of verbiage that they throw out. Now, what is your feelings on that? Do you think Thunder Rosa is toxic, or she's just headstrong and she knows what she wants? She knows how to get what she wants. I mean, why do they got to do this to disparage women? She's toxic. She's hard to work with. She's difficult. They don't say that about men. They don't say that men are toxic or,
exactly. I'm going to say that because at least from what I remember, people used to say the same thing about Brock Lesnar, but never said, that I would hear that he wouldn't want to work with specific people, wanted to work with particular people on particular days, particular pay-per-views, shit like that. So it, I don't know. I don't believe Thunder Rosa's like that. I want to believe that she's not like that.
Right.
But maybe it could come off a little bit more strongness. I mean, us Latinas, we come off a little strong.
Yeah, but see, there you go, right there. You're adding another layer. A woman of color. She's speaking her mind. She wants what she wants. She's the champ. The champ needs to have a little more say in what's happening with their matches, with their title run. But she's a woman of color, right? And she is Latina. A lot of Mexican women in my family, they could be a real pain in the ass. So I totally get that. But she's the champ, though. She's the champ. Yes. She should get some, she needs to voice exactly what she wants. Hold on real quick. Daniel says he likes lots of things. He's just a straightforward kind of guy. Let's see what else he's saying here. Daniel, you're keeping us entertained in our chat this morning. Maybe some truth to the sandbagging if there's multiple accounts of her doing it. Plus, some of her matches have had some awkward spots. Not just awkward, but awkward spots.
Yeah. Which was the one with Marina. What's her last name? Marina.
Who?
From Marina. Is it Marina? Right? Yeah. When she had her match. Marina. Yeah. Deep. No. After the week after.
I don't know. There's too much going on. I can't keep all these matches.
I don't know. I like I said, I want to believe that it's not like that. I haven't really dug deep into if it's true, how many people have reported this about her, things like that. I'm a fan of Thunder Rosa. So like I said, I want to believe that she knows exactly what she's doing, what she wants, when she wants it. But the one thing I am sad about is that she hasn't really been defending or even been out as much as she should have, or as much as she was before she even became champion. So that is the one thing that it kind of gets me like, okay, is she being that way? Like, is that the reason why we're not seeing her? And if it is, pass the fucking title to somebody that is willing to work with anybody and everybody. To not only put yourself over, but help the entire women's division put each other over.
Right.
Just like, I mean, going back to WWE with Sasha Banks, all of that, she has helped not only herself, but has helped, the other competitors get built over, things like that. So I don't see why we can't do that in the AEW division. I mean, Miss Jade Cargill's doing it. She got her baddies. She's building them up. Hyping them up. So that is the type of champion that I'm trying to see from Thunder Rosa, or even like, or come out and just be a mean bitch straight up.
Yeah.
Either or.
Embrace it.
Fucking go with the flow. Like if people are thinking that, fucking do it. I mean, Sammy Guevara's fucking doing it.
Don't talk about him. Please don't talk about him.
Like I like him. And what he did with Jericho and everything, for me, facts, I loved it because it's expected.
You know what I don't love?
I wanted him to use everybody's booze and everybody's energy that, right now he's not the thing, or, trying not to put him over and stuff. But I like that he used it. He's like, okay, y'all gonna boo me? All right, I'm gonna give y'all a motherfucking reason to boo me. So that is what I want. Like, use the crowd, use the energy. On how I went to an indie show yesterday, same thing. People were booing him and things like that, and they were like, he was I forgot who it was. What was his name? I forgot his name. I was high as shit when I walked in. But this dude used the crowd, the energy and all that shit. Everybody was booing, so he decided to be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna give you guys the reason to boo. And then people are like, oh, it's not that. I think they were eventually chanting that they did like him, and then he turned around like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. You could like me or not like me. So I'm just like, for me, I want to see that of every single champion. So Thunder Rosa, girl, we need you on TV, girl. We need you on TV. If not,
let's Daniel in the chat is saying supposedly Kenny Omega is booking the women. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Kenny Omega is an amazing wrestler. I don't know how good of a booker he is, but if he's booking the women, then he's doing a really shitty job. So I would love to see Sasha come in breathe some actual life into that women's division. Those women are garbage in AEW. I'm sorry. They're trash.
I don't think so.
They're not on the same level as WWE women's division. They're just
not. WWE has a whole entire center for them, a performance center for them to be able to work with each other, all of that stuff. I mean, I don't know if Tony Khan has that.
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly, because he's just starting. WWE has like 2 or 3, one main headquarters, but then has, their performance centers and things like that where people get to travel to, get their, experience. A lot of the people that are in AEW are coming from the indie show.
Right.
So it's two separate, it's just two separate things. I don't think that they should be compared, that women's division from, being that is what they work on every single day from, the second that they get signed with WWE. It's constant training, traveling, shit like that, being with each other 24/7, where AEW, you don't have that. You guys they probably see each other like 2-3 times a week, and then they're off doing another show for another promotion, working with other people, things like that. So I personally don't think that the women's division is garbage. I just know that they have 2 different styles. And I think that the women's division for AEW doesn't get as much credit as it should. But that's just me.
Well, I don't know. I'm excited to see if Sasha does make the jump. If she is released, I don't think we have the full story. We don't know what's going on with Sasha Banks.
Dream match, Britt Baker with Sasha. That is my dream match.
Britt Baker?
Yes, Britt Baker against Sasha. I would like to see that.
You know what I hate, though? I'm hating the lighting in the room that I'm in right now because I see like every red spot on my face. I'm ready to turn off my camera. I hate this. I got to put my computer in a different setup in my new house. So
spin around or something.
I'm stressed out and it's messing my skin all up. Damn. Look at you over there. Like all I just see is brown. I need to just see brown. Can I brown face a brown man?
I have makeup on today, so.
And then look, I need to shave. This all just reminds me of how shitty I looked this morning. I'm tired, man. I don't have time to shave. So.
I sound good.
Right. Now, then Daniel's saying some people are caught red-handed. I'm caught red-faced. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Daniel, I'm starting to become not a fan, man. Come on. Don't hit me where it hurts. Anyways, it's all good. So yeah, there's so many big, huge stories this week. On a sadder note, the wrestling world lost veteran referee Dave Hebner. If you're not familiar with Dave and Earl Hebner, they're veteran WWE referees from the 80s, 90s, called some of the biggest matches ever in WWE history. And now we learned this morning that another referee, Tim White, passed away. Tim White, also a legendary WWE, WWF referee. So sorry about the passing of these guys, but we lost a few big refs this week too, I guess. We weren't on the air last week, so we didn't get to talk about it. But the big news was, and then we're going to kind of parlay this into talking about WWE's Money in the Bank. Cody Rhodes had a killer match with Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell, but going into the match, he actually had a torn pectoral. And if you've seen the pictures online, Cody, I mean, this injury was pretty awful. It was pretty gruesome. The bruising, it was similar to what Triple H had some years back, a torn pectoral muscle. And that's something that it takes a long time to bounce back from. So they kind of wrote Cody off by Seth just beating the shit out of him on Monday Night Raw following. And they're saying he's going to be out 6 to 9 months, which basically goes right up to either the Rumble or right into Mania. But now I was reading online that they're saying that he could be back quicker or sooner than expected. What are your thoughts on this, Liz?
Well, shout out to Cody for putting one hell of a fucking match and being injured. Like, there's no excuses with this match. After this match, like, there's no excuses for nobody to do any, unless you are dying. Then, right. But dude,
I mean, does it go down This is a little before your time, but does it go down Michael Jordan in the finals playing with the flu? Michael Jordan had the flu, and the Bulls won it Game 6. Utah Jazz, 1997. So Liz might not have been born yet. I'm trying to think.
That was 493. I was like 4.
Oh shit! Okay, Liz was like 4 when this happened. So
I was like 3. My birthday's at the end of the year. Or like Kurt Angle when he won with a broken freaking neck.
I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't really get any bigger than that, right?
So, but no, that dude's a trooper, man. Trooper, because I would have called out sick. But I really wish him a speedy recovery. Hopefully he isn't out as long as they think he will be. 6 to 9 months, that's a long time. I mean, that's how long Bayley's been out, and we've all been expecting Bayley to come back. So
I forgot all about Bayley. I forgot she even worked at the WWE. Be honest.
Stop. She stays active on Twitter. Stop.
I don't like Bayley. I've never been a fan of Bayley.
Don't play her like that. But no, Cody, damn dude, like that shit, it looked gruesome. That match was, for me, I looked away a couple times because it just looked painful. Like, that shit was horrible. And then with the whole Seth attacking him on Monday Night Raw after him announcing that he had to leave and get surgery and all that stuff, I can see how they wrote it off. Hopefully.
Well, are you seeing Daniel's take on it?
Part of it is.
You got to read it out loud, Liz.
I'm like trying to see, bro, because life.
All right, here we go. Part of it's real, part of it's kayfabe. He's taking time off, but it's being exaggerated. Huge to try to build him up and get sympathy if he's the one to take the WWE title from Roman Reigns. Well, hopefully Roman Reigns is not holding on to that title till next year because I am sick of it. Uh-oh, Liz is putting on the glasses.
I have to because I can't see.
There we go.
Bro. Okay.
All right. You good now?
I'm good.
Liz is giddy this morning. So Liz, let's change subjects. Let's switch gears. Tell us about your big I don't even know what it is. It's at Jimmy's World Order, right?
Yes.
Tell us all about it. So for those of you that don't know or don't follow Liz, you need to follow Liz because she's huge and she's doing huge things. She's everywhere. She's blowing up. So Liz, tell us what you got going on today.
Oh, I have a lot going on today. A lot. But after this, I am going to be at Jimmy's World Order in East LA. I am going to be hosting my first ever meet and greet, which is Samuel Shaw, formerly known as Dexter Lumis. So I was so excited because y'all, like, if you guys if you guys follow me, when he unfortunately got released from WWE, I was so sad. I'm a huge Dexter Lumis fan, and I was hoping that he would get a push to the main roster. So I'm so excited. So I get to meet him today. He's going to be in character. So just expect a lot of pictures because I don't think he's going to do a lot of talking.
Right.
But it is the first time that I ever host an event, so I am not too sure what I'm getting myself into, but I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I'm gonna be there from 12 to 3. Aside from that, I will also be giving out 20 8x10s for the first 20 people that show up. So not only do they get an 8x10 and signed by Dexter Lumis himself, but I will also be giving out some of my 8x10s, which Jimmy's World Order was kind enough to provide those for everybody. So I'm so excited. It's going to be an insane day. So I'm going to be there till 3, and then I get to chill just for a little bit. And then I will be at Circle 6 tonight. Killer Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux, Brody King, dude. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lit day, and it's Sunday, so I'm so sad I can't drink.
Sounds like it's gonna be a great day either way, though.
I know. So I'm in a good mood. As you can see, I'm in a really, really good mood because I have a lot going on, and I am not even running on coffee or any type of caffeine. So now imagine if I was.
She's just high on life. Liz is just
Yes.
high
Hey,
on life.
life is really freaking good right now. Like you said, I've been
Hey.
busy.
So I'm gonna ask you as a favor for the show, if you post anything, can you do a collab post with us so we can blow up a little bit like Liz is blowing up? just a little bit. Or maybe have Dexter Loomis sign something that says, "Hey, shout out to ATW," something. I don't know.
He's not even gonna talk. I'm telling you, he's not even gonna talk. So
well, no. Say sign a picture that says to ATW for the show, and then you could put it up on the back and say, because I mean, you're gonna probably take plenty of pictures with them and probably rub some oil on them or something, you know. Oil them up. Just ask him. Say, "Can I oil you up?"
No, that's so weird.
What if he did? What if he asked you though? He said, "Hey, can you oil me up real quick, Liz?"
I'd do it. I'd be happy to do it. It's okay if he asks, but I'm not gonna ask. No.
He's like, my oil person didn't come. Can you rub oil on me?
Did he? No, he never. He didn't have oil when he would.
All the wrestlers are all oiled up when they go out there. What are you talking about?
No,
yeah, they do. No, not him.
He was just moisturized.
Maybe it's just baby oil.
But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day. I'm super excited and really nervous. I'm nervous. Like I said, it's my first time, so I don't know what to expect or what's gonna happen, or I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see my friends from the wrestling community that I've gotten to know throughout shows and through media and stuff like that. So I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. So I'll definitely be recording. From what I know so far, I will also be doing like a live Instagram takeover for Jimmy's World Order. So if you guys aren't following them yet, go ahead and follow them at Jimmy's World Order on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, you know where Liz is going to be at today. And I'm so pissed. I had it on the wrong damn video setting this whole time. We're all up and close. And I was like, why am I so close? I'm like, I look stupid. So I'm like, I had to switch this. I am slipping today. So see, now it's not so bad because the camera view, it looks better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not zoomed in. So I had it lower. But now, look, I reorganized my office. So I have shit up here now in my background. Now I'm gonna have like different backgrounds, not just my TV and stuff. So I think I have like 1, 2, 3 places where I can now record. So what about your room, your podcast room? Are you working on it?
Well, it's my podcast room / my bedroom. So
hey, gotta do it.
Yeah, so we got a two-story house, and then upstairs, all the bedrooms are upstairs, but then we have a huge loft area. But I was trying to figure out the best spot to do my podcast. But then my stupid green screen broke. It's like I've had to finagle it for a while now. So I need to get like a new green screen or hang something on the wall, something. I don't know.
Damn,
I like your new headphones and your mic though. It looks pretty cool.
Thank you. I love the mic. It's so cute.
Yeah. Where'd you get it?
I got this on Amazon.
Okay. Oh, look, here we go. Daniel's all over today. Get a green screen of Gene Okerlund holding up a mic to you as you talk. So it's like you're being interviewed the whole time. That would be a little distracting, but it's kind of a cool idea though.
I know. That'd be awesome. Shit. I think I'm gonna do one where it's like a ring, so it looks like I'm at an event. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but no, your background looks cool though.
Now it does. This side.
Yeah.
I cleaned up a little bit, and I put up I had a lot of 8x10s that I hadn't put up yet. Wardlow being one of them. I was still holding that hostage right here on my desk because I was staring at it like every day. So I finally went to go buy additional frames too because I didn't have frames. But I put up a lot of my 8x10s. So I'm so happy I got to just organize. It took me a week because as I was moving shit around, I was kind of like, I don't think I want it there anymore. And then I had to buy additional stuff like that I was thinking of. It was just, a lot. But we're all set up. Look at this. Now we got headphones. We got a mic. We're doing
You're
this.
you're legit doing big things.
We're doing this. Now I'm gonna look like a podcaster.
There we go.
I'm gonna get my own logo. Watch. I'm gonna get my own logo.
We can have someone design the logo for you.
I just don't know what I want yet.
Well, he's very creative.
Is he? Mm-hmm. How good is he on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, he did the logo for our show and everything. You tell me, what do you think?
But see, that is different. I want a logo for like me, like it's me.
Get me? Who I could have? I could maybe talk to. I know someone.
Okay,
I can have her look at your Instagram and see if she can whip you up something. Would you want something kind of like animated, like maybe?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I know the person to talk to.
Okay, and then if you can send me their IG, if they have an IG.
Yeah, she doesn't have one. Okay. Yeah, she don't have one. She's anonymous. She's like a ninja.
Oh, shit. Okay. I see. CIA work. FBI. All right. Got it.
I'm gonna show her your Instagram and see if she can draw something from that.
Okay. Awesome. Sounds good. As long as it has pink and wrestling and pink.
It could be just a cool silhouette or something of you. Hey, but we just got word that a friend of our show, and part of we have a little wrestling podcast crew, Toe from the Toe and Show. The Toe and Show. I can't even say that. Toe he has COVID, so he tested positive for COVID. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So get well soon, there, fella.
Oh no, Toe went down.
Another toe went down. But he didn't go down with a broken toe like I did. Now, if Toe got a broken toe, then that would be something to talk about, right?
That would be a story we definitely have to find out what happened. But hopefully you feel better, Toe.
Yeah, Toe, get better, buddy.
Fluid. I hope that you're not feeling the horrible parts of it. I hope that you just tested positive, but you're okay. But if you need anything, holla at us. Let us know.
And you know what? I think that's going to do it for the show today. So anyways, we got Money in the Bank coming up July 2nd in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. So stay tuned for that. I have a feeling whoever's going to win Money in the Bank is going to somehow interfere in the SummerSlam match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. That would be a great way to take the belt off of Roman. So I don't know who that's going to be. I guess maybe we'll just have to wait and see. Could it be Seth Rollins?
I was going to say, a lot of people have been saying Seth Rollins, and another heist would be fucking crazy.
It would be, and it would be perfect. Because to be honest with you, that match between Seth and Roman, that ended by disqualification. And Seth needs to get the belt. And then it looks like Daniel is not a fan of Seth Rollins. So sorry, Daniel. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. I think Liz is a big Seth Rollins fan. So I'm predicting Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank, interferes in the SummerSlam main event between Brock and Roman Reigns. That's a perfect way to take the belt off of Roman, because then they could say he didn't legitimately take him one-on-one. There's a lot they could do with that storyline, right? So, oh, wait, hold on. He said, no, I was implying Rollins wins Money in the Bank. Okay, Daniel's a fan of Rollins. or he's predicting that he will win it. I'm predicting it. I'm calling it right now. Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank, takes the title, steals it in a heist, as Liz says, at SummerSlam.
That'd be awesome. That'd be crazy.
All right, Liz, any final words for today to end our Father's Day show? Why don't you go ahead and plug your event one more time where you're going to be at so everyone's know where to find you today.
Yes, of course. Well, I just want to start off with thank you, everybody, for always tuning in. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys show, not only myself and Tony, but all things wrestling in general. But yes, if you guys don't follow me at heel.liz. I will be at Jimmy's World Order today in East Los Angeles from from 12 to 3 p.m. And I will be hosting the meet and greet for Samuel Shaw, formerly known as Dexter Loomis. And for tonight, you guys can also catch me at Circle 6.
What's going on in Circle 6? Is that just a bar, nightclub thing?
No, it's the name of the event. It's called Circle 6. Well, it's the name of the promotion.
Right.
This is where I was mentioning that I'm going to be seeing Kid Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux, and Brody King. It's a huge lineup, so I'm excited. This promotion, if nobody has, it's a new promotion, but if y'all get a chance to go to Circle 6, if it comes around your town, definitely recommend it. I recommend it.
There you go. Liz recommending Circle 6. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. I'm your host, Tony Twist, as always, joined by Miss
Hey, Liz.
Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Go enjoy. Go have a barbecue. Go say hi to your dad, or take him a beer, cook him a steak, something. But hey, as always, join us every Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Tony Twist, joined by Heel Liz. Go check her out today at Jimmy's World Order. We love Jimmy's World Order. When I get to LA, I got to stop in. I need to go get me some new wrestling swag, right?
You got to. It's a must to stop at Jimmy's when you're in LA.
Yep. Make sure you guys go to Jimmy's World Order. Hey, this is ATW All Things Wrestling Podcast. I'm Tony Twist, joined by Heel Liz, and we're out of here.